Yep. So YouTube channel. So this is number of channel, I think, right? 100 something. This is number of channel. So Brookers and Fred, and what is this? Smosh is the early YouTubers that have a lot of subscribers, I think. Smosh, that is very old then. I have never heard of Brookers and Fred and Judson Lively. Of course, this is what is this year, 2006. I have never watched YouTube at that time, right? So Geriatric, Lonely Girl, so I'm not sure. Nigahiga, okay, so 2006 Nigahiga have already started, right? So that's the only one. T-Series already started. This is T-Series, right? 400 subscribers from 2007. T-Series already started. We know the fight between T-Series and PewDiePie is going to happen recently, right? But I didn't know that T-Series is very recent, because I thought it was new and then go for PewDiePie's place, right? But it's actually very old. Judson Lively, I never heard of. Geriatric, never heard of it. All of this I have never heard of except for Smosh, I think, and Nigahiga. And T-Series, of course. Interesting. Smosh have 200,000 subscribers back in 2008. That's very huge back then, right? Oh, Nigahiga is accelerating so fast, getting for that first place there. So 2008 Nigahiga is the second biggest. Interesting how things have turned, right? Fred, who is that actually? Okay, that's a tight race there, and Fred overtaken 2 places there to get ahead of Nigahiga. And Lonely Girl, and who is this Johnson? His name is not yet full there. I think it's William Johnson. Never heard of him also. As you can see that the tree, if you see the curve, the tree left behind the rest quite. That's the first million. Fred reached the first million subscribers, and Nigahiga as well. Interesting. So Nigahiga is among the first, basically the second ever. I'm not sure it's ever, but I think it's second ever YouTubers that reach 1 million subscribers. And then now he is actually at the forefront. Ray William Johnson is accelerating like crazy there, catching up with Smosh. The rest, T-Series is still insignificant at this point, right? Because 20,000 compared to 1 million of Smosh. And then this is still 2010. This is still before everything get crazy with YouTube, right? Where people have like tens of millions of subscribers. So Ray William Johnson, will he ever overtake Nigahiga? It seems like it. It seems like it. The trajectory is, yeah. If I'm buying the stock, I will buy him now, and then he overtakes, right? So Nigahiga still growing, of course, but the level of growth of Ray William Johnson is much higher. I didn't even have the time to read what is on top of there. I just watch. So oh wait, T-Series is going up. T-Series is going up. So this is 2011. T-Series is already 400, going for 500 million. Sorry, 1,000. This is still 1,000. What is 400 million? Oh, PewDiePie is entering the picture. PewDiePie, when did he enter? And he already overtaken T-Series. So reach 1 million. So PewDiePie is we know how big PewDiePie is nowadays, right? But I miss when his entrance just now. So he is accelerating like crazy here in 2012. Is going for that pole position there. Smosh is going back up. Interesting. And overtaken. So Smosh, this is the second time Smosh has become the biggest. So if you can see here, 2013 YouTube number of YouTube channel is growing like crazy, right? People are catching up with YouTube in terms of making account, making content, I guess. PewDiePie overtaken in 2013, and here you can see YouTube number of channel is growing like crazy. 2013, right? That is several years after I have started my first YouTube account. T-Series is still way behind. PewDiePie is going 27 million. And then the trajectory, you can see there how PewDiePie grown is bizarre. It is beyond what you can. I mean, there's no comparison here. He is a late entrance compared to Smosh, Nehigaga, and Ray William Johnson, of course, and even T-Series for that matter, right? But T-Series is a different type of channel, because I would say that PewDiePie, Smosh, Nehigaga, and Ray William Johnson is comparable in the sense of people that create content in YouTube. This is already reaching 40 million. This is back in 2015. So I want to see when the acceleration goes like crazy, because we know the race between T-Series and PewDiePie, right? Now T-Series is getting bigger and bigger here. It will overtake Ray William Johnson there in 2016. When is T-Series getting? I think based on some videos that I watched in terms of interview in India, they say that the explosion of T-Series happened when the access of internet and mobile phone, smartphone for majority of Indian become so accessible, so affordable, right? And then everyone watch YouTube, and T-Series goes like crazy. Not yet now. This is still 50 million, but the way it's going, it is going, right? So PewDiePie is steadily going 55 million, etc. But T-Series now is getting 20, so it's overtaken Nigahiga. It will overtake Smosh easily, and now it is gunning for that first place there, right? And nothing else is even in the same galaxy here, right? Meaning PewDiePie compared to Smosh is double the size already. That's crazy. T-Series going for that first place, of course, we know, and this will be entering the neck-to-neck race. Okay, Mr. Beast is not here, right? Why is Mr. Beast not here? So anyway, so it's getting like I'm not sure how many million subscribers they obtain every single month. Not every single month, every single day, it seems, because this is going for the first to reach 100 million subscriber, right? So neck to neck still. So yeah, I still remember when Mr. Beast did that campaign for PewDiePie. But now T-Series reached 100 million first, while PewDiePie is still 97 just now, and then the rest is history. You can see T-Series going way and beyond what anyone else can do, right? And with the growing number of population of Indians and accessibility of mobile phone, etc., and internet access, they are, you can see they are way up there. So this is already 2020 now. I think because this is not all YouTube channel listed here, right? Because there are some other big channel from India as well, I think, right? There's 2 or 3, right? If I think there's a statistic about currently what is the top 10 biggest channel on YouTube. I think Indian channel takes several places already, right? So that's how huge they are. But that was interesting to see that infamous race between PewDiePie and T-Series. I'm not sure whether they will teach that in the history class of the future. I'm not sure whether the event that takes place online or in the virtual space will become somewhat important in the real history. Is it, meaning going forward, if everything going into technology and stuff, whether that becomes part of history, right? Will it be getting there? I mean, have you ever wonder if our next generation, when they study history, one of the items is what happened within the internet, right? I don't know. That's interesting to ponder ahead, right? But anyway, so that was fun. So right now in 2020, there's 30 million YouTube channel, 30 million YouTube channel. Is that high? 30 million? I'm not sure what happened to the rest of this. Nigahiga, I still watch his videos sometimes. But anyway, so as a reflection, right? So you can see that the one who is leading the pack keep changing, etc., etc., right? You know, looking at what is happening around us in this world during our lifetime, right? So when you see someone who is ahead of the rest in any category, it doesn't mean that it will never change, right? It is, right? So that's one thing. Another thing that I sometimes ponder about this, right? In the sense that if you have such a huge following, right? PewDiePie have 100 million follower or subscriber, right? What kind of influence you have towards people, right? That's a real thing, right? Because going back to the Logan and the Low Gang and whatever surrounding that, right? Because it seems that he has some real influence towards some group of people, right? Because from a Muslim's perspective, if you do use that for good, the reward waiting for you in paradise is gonna be huge. Of course, if you use it for bad things, for negative impact, then the punishment is also huge. I think the hadith like man sanna sunnatan hasanah or kama qala, right? Those who start a good trend, a positive trend, a good trend basically, right? And people follow, right? You will get the ajr, you will get the reward just like what they get from what they do without reducing their reward, right? So when they do the act, when you influence them, they do the action, they will get the reward for their action, but you also will get your share as much, right? So if you influence thousands of people like that, you get thousand of multiplication there. That is one of my dream, to have some sort of impact, right? That I hope, I really hope, sincerely hope, when in the judgment day, in the hereafter, when our deeds is shown to us, I'm gonna be surprised at how much there is from something that I don't even know, right? For example, someone is positively influenced, and then they do good deeds, do good action, positive actions, I'm getting the reward, and multiple people do that and I'm getting the reward. So that's the hope, right? So that even though I do not know you, but if you are positively impacted by whatever I'm giving out, and then you make a certain action, positive action, you will get rewarded, inshallah, and I also will get my share. So that's like a dream come true, right? Where you will have such a huge, basically, reward without you even know the people on the other side, right? So that's how impactful I think when you're looking at this, right? The type of following that people can have, the number, the sheer amount of people following a certain, in this case, YouTuber. We have like those who are Insta famous, we have, I don't know, TikTok or whatever. So the big question for each of them is, are they giving out positive impact or negative impact? And we should be mindful of that. Okay, so that is for today, I think, because if we go deeper in this, it should warrant a new video, I think. What we should aim for in this aspect, because going forward, when the world is without border, etc., the opportunity, if you look at the positive, right, the opportunity for you to reap huge reward is endless if you strategize and you do. I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.